Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Stellaris. This is our long, kind of thin empire here, I suppose. Still kind of expanding where we can, doing the best we can. We still got this big old void spawn over here. Who knows how strong this thing is? We still don't quite know at the moment. But yeah, no, we're just gonna continue to, I guess, expand while we can, and I suspect we could probably expand to all of this out here. Obviously, I think we would have found somebody if somebody did already exist out there. So my suspicion is that we can kind of continue to kind of work our way out through this way, pretty much at our leisure. We do have a lot more planets that we can settle now because of the other guys that were allowing to come into our empire. So that is going to help us get even bigger as well. And yeah. Let's kind of keep on keeping on. Apparently the Friends of Liberty Forum are not super happy at the moment, it appears. I have a couple construction ships up. Let's see. It's been a couple days since my last episode, so I don't remember exactly what I was planning on doing with all these guys. Where are you? You are right there. What was I doing with you? I mean, you're obviously not doing anything right now. Well, at the very least, we're going to want a starbase out here, because that's some good stuff out there, probably. So I think that will be a start. And then you, where are you at? Wait, where are you? Oh, way over there. It just wasn't clicking for me. Well, instead of the mining stations, it's going to be okay. Not that we need more minerals, but why not? And then we have our science ships doing their things. Calling ship going out and doing its thing. Fleet can be repaired. You are, where are you at? You're over here. I think you're already heading back to be repaired, so that's okay. We'll let that happen. And then that is basically it up there. We got some component slots available here. Where are you? Oh, you're Dissidia. Will the trade stuff help me at all really here? 1, 2, 3. If we got out to 3, actually we'd have to pull that into our territory, wouldn't we? 2. Yeah, I don't think the trade ones will help me that much because I think Doc's already covering anything we would have picked up anyway. Grab anchorage, which gives us more naval capacity. Yeah, why not? In fact, why don't we just grab a couple anchorages? We can actually have up to 70 on our strike force, so I think picking up a couple of these sounds like a good idea. Since this is an internal spaceport that we probably won't need to do anything else with. In fact, why don't you do the same thing? You are Ux's Fury, which is over here. Again, still kind of the same thing. Doesn't really need to do much. Alright, we'll do a few of those. See if that, you know, turns out to be a good idea. We're going to unpause. We're going to
as our empire grows,
go up to speed 3. I'm not sure why we're getting some pop-ups again. I had to clear out some cache and stuff like that, some of the settings, and some of the kind of re-clear out the entire, like reload the entire game, obviously keeping the save, because I was not able to launch it for a while there. So that might have reset some of the settings as far as like which tutorials and stuff that we've already seen. You are unemployed pops. Temple. Unemployed pops. This is what kind of colony? I don't think it's selected anything yet. That's still just a colony. I don't know. I mean, honestly, anything would work. Just do some more generators. Generators. Well, we've got so much energy right now. Maybe we don't need more energy. Maybe we do need some more minerals, because that is actually a little bit low. Sure, we'll do some minerals. Why not? Alright, we'll go with that. Got plenty of energy coming in. Let's go down pause.
Construction complete. Planetary features on habitable planets are sometimes...
It's going to keep giving us those updates. I apologize for that. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. So we'll just deal with it and close them out as they pop up. Construction completed. Still have the hostile fleet, which... No big surprise there.
Research complete.
Don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, Unity. Nice. Ship build costs reduced. Ship fire rate. I mean, we don't need that right away. This one I think will be useful because if we want to fill out our strike force and stuff like that, this would make things obviously cheaper and all the things. So that seems like a really good idea. Drope here has a building slot available and unemployed pops. We'll go ahead and grab our temple here, because I don't think we've picked that up yet. And keep it on.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, we got to research technology. That's right. Combat rose, plasma thrower, gravitic sensors. Listening post. Research station output. Kind of like the idea of the research station output, to be honest. I don't know if we have any research stations right now, but why not? How many colonies we got going right now? Got at least one. Honestly, I mean, is there any reason we don't colonize a few more of these other places? If we go to our expansion planner and is surveyed is colonizable. There we go. 90% tundra world over here. Yeah, why not? And that's going to be these creepy looking dudes over here, but conformists, tundra preference. Sure. Oh, we don't have the, we got the food, we got the, it's the alloys, isn't it? Nope, we got the alloys. Wait, what are we missing? Oh, you already have a planned colony. Oh, I did not realize. Why did it not tell us that that one's already got a planned colony? Oh, it's probably the little flag right there, actually. Well, then let's come down to this one. 80% here. It's got these guys that are air preference and highly habitable as well. That's pretty cool. So, in this case, we should be able to send somebody here. I mean, again, is there any reason not to just fill in a bunch of these? Probably, but the only way to know these things, as I've said before, is to learn, and the best way to learn is to make a mistake. So we're gonna go ahead and make a mistake. We're actually short on alloys there, but that's just fine. But we'll go ahead and let the alloys come back up, and we'll see if we get. I mean, we got plenty of energy. I think usually when you fill out those things, it's usually the energy that dings you the most, but maybe it's something else that would ding us. All right, society research. Naval capacity, well, I mean, there we go. We're already getting some now, but that would get us even more. Terraforming. It's an interesting thought. Gene modification points. Amoeba flagella. Let's go ahead and pick up the tile blocker for now. It's pretty cheap. And might come in handy pretty quickly. Alright, we got overcrowding and unemployed pops. Go ahead and pop us another city over here. Maybe there's a better way to do that, but I like the cities. I think it's cool to plop those down. Oh, we have this little donut here of spots that we don't actually have in our empire at the moment. Dock station looks like you can be upgraded a bit. Gonna be probably pretty expensive. We'll upgrade as much as we can.
Construction complete.
Can we upgrade more? Looks like we could fill you out even more.
Construction complete.
All right, research. Yeah, we'll definitely research that. Bunch of constructions being completed. War declaration. That's not affecting us at the moment. We do have some things that can be upgraded.
Construction complete.
Doesn't really seem to be changing our military power that much. War declared. Wait a minute. Oh, that's still not us, is it? How do we see that? Medic. Oh no, you are at war with us. Okay. So yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna be fun. Honestly, I was kind of surprised that this didn't happen sooner. Kind of waiting for this to happen for a long time. Let's send our... Well, our fleet is not. I don't think our fleet is still strong enough to tackle these guys, is it? We're up to what? Yeah, our fleet is still really weak. I mean, they may jump in here. I think continue to upgrade this guy as much as we can would be kind of important. do that. Find our fleet. It's right there. It's about to be back home. It's going to repair back up. We should be able to modify our... Where's our button? Fleet Manager.
In the Fleet Manager, we can create templates for our military fleets.
Yes, yes, yes.
As our fleet.
Don't show again. We know all of that. This one currently is a 60 power fleet. We can go up to 70 because we do have the naval capacity now. So... maybe some more cruisers. Add one more destroyer there. That gets us up to 62. Let's make sure our fleet's repairing. And I don't know, I may actually add a few more corvettes for now. There we go, we'll do that. Do something like that. I may add some more cruisers later, but I'm going to add a few of these guys, see how that works. We'll definitely upgrade the fleet here in a moment.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, so there's the ships getting upgraded, or the...
upgraded.
Okay, seriously. I don't need you to tell me that all the time, I don't think. I appreciate it, though. I'll just turn the volume down for me.
Upgraded.
ISS Nomad crew reported that what first appeared to our scanners as an asteroid is in fact a gigantic flowing ball of junk, comprised of the broken remains of various vehicles, rockets, and hazardous materials, many of them radioactive. The junk ball seems to be the detritus of an unknown alien nation in the early space age. It would appear this nation was an interstellar litterer, ejecting dangerous industrial waste into orbit rather than disposing of it planet-side. Radiometric dealing suggests these remains are millions of years old and have been floating through space from an unknown point of origin for most of that time. Science officer Gabriella notes that some of the materials found on this floating junk heap are quite rare and can be refined into useful resources. I do like getting +1 alloy. Thank you for that. That is useful. As the crew returning from X-Van Labs were decontaminated, we identified an alien substance on their protective wear. Upon closer examination, it has proven to be fragments of microscopic robots turned into a fine gray dust. Interesting. Among the samples, we found an intact nanite carrying instructions for attaching bolts to a structure. Sorry, we believe could be a gateway. The molecular construct maybe have had an integral part in assembling the entire L-Gate network. Okay, more insights for that. There is some alloys there. I love to see that. That is awesome. In fact, I have my construction ships that I have forgotten to do something with. Let us... I'm actually going to move you there. I want the alloys a bit more. I can fill out the rest of that stuff, the other stuff later. I guess you're just going to keep on keeping on. I mean, I don't know if there's any reason not to just keep on building star bases where we can. I mean, it takes up alloys, but continue to expand our borders. Let's see. You guys are repaired. Let's go ahead and I would like to reinforce what you can, but I know it's not going to be much.
Anomaly found.
This is a routine one. That looks good. We'll go ahead and research that. What we got going on up here? Decidia is got unemployed pops. I mean, you only got one mining district. You're actually a rural district, which actually helps everything. So, let's get a little bit of mining stuff. Why not?
Construction complete.
Alright. Alloys is really just our big Achilles heel, honestly. Oh, hello, science ship. You've already explored all of this, haven't you? Pretty far out here, actually. Just come out here and survey that system then.
Research complete.
Stuff's getting upgraded. I mean, we are technically at war with these guys, but I'm not sure if anything's happening right now. Lost to bureaucracy. Due to a major clerical error, parts of whatever OB Prime has fallen behind in infrastructure maintenance and accommodation services. The people live in rather bleak conditions and will not tolerate for long. Remedying these problems will cost us time and effort. Unfortunate, we must invest in this area, which I think we actually have all of the stuff we would need for that. Yeah, we're good there. Or throw out inhabitants. No, we must invest in this area. I think that's going to be fine.
Complete.
Ransomers emergency buoy. An emergency transmission buoy floats in gentle orbit around Eras 4. Its outer casing is heavily damaged, seemingly by glancing weapons fire or a powerful explosion. It might be the survivor's model for civilian ships, designed to be ejected as an emergency measure should the comm system fail, but the extent of the damage makes it impossible to know for certain. It is repeating a weak, distorted signal. Now we'll click the
Situation log updated.
Pause. Society research. There's fleet command limit, which would give us a bigger fleet. And actually, since that's actually our current limiter on our single fleet, that is, I actually think that would be useful. So let's go ahead and pick that up. The habitability one would be useful as well, to be perfectly honest. And then we wanted to... Actually, I want to check my situation log. We got emergency buoys available. Go to... It's over here. So you are... Oh, you're actually still doing something, so never mind. Continue doing what you're doing, I suppose, and then we'll send you over here in a moment. Alright, we got a few alloys now, so let's come back over to you. And... let's go ahead and upgrade some guys real quick. See if that'll give us some stuff.
Complete.
Construction ship. Go ahead and hook up the research station first,
Anomaly
please.
found.
Anomaly. I like it. And we're still, I feel, pretty weak compared to these guys. They got 10k on their alien vessels. We're only at 3k. Probably should be investing a little bit more in some military tech, actually, as that starts to come up.
Complete.
That's probably exactly what I'm going to do. Wreckage identified. Pause for a second. Our crew aboard the ISS Nomad report that the Eras shipwreck appears to have been the result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support systems and sustained inoperable damage, drifting until it entered Eras's gravity well. There are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals, however. The captain of the ISS Nomad cautions that the construction indicates Queptilium design. It's highly likely that the minerals belong to the Queptilium mercantile guilds, and they may be displeased should we lay claim to their shipment. Now we can give back 300 minerals. That's really not that much. If they want them, they can have them. Alright, so you are good here. Go ahead and do the mining station. Everything else is looking okay. You still need some upgrades as well, actually. So it's only a couple things.
Construction complete.
So are you fully upgraded? Yeah, fully upgraded here. Up to 3.8. It's not bad, I suppose. Got all these upgraded. Can't upgrade this. We need a whole bunch of stuff. And we also need the Star Fortress technology, which we don't have. So I guess everything else is okay. You have some upgrades you can pick up.
Research
Go ahead and do that for now. Research complete. Mining station output. Nice. You can pick up crystal mines. Minerals from jobs, army damage, fusion missiles, Elgate insight gained. Actually, the Elgate insight would be kind of fun, I think. Living metal. We can exploit living metal. All these will actually be useful. Let's pick up the Elgate insight. I don't know, just for fun. That's, I guess, kind of one of our kind of quest things, situation things. We're actually at 2 of 7 at the moment, so probably a good idea to pick up those up when they pop up if we want to continue that thing at all. You have unemployed pops and building slots available. You still need your temple. We'll continue that. You have unemployed pops. No building slots available at the moment. I guess we'll go... I don't know if it really matters. Tell you what, we'll go with whatever we are producing the least of currently. So I'll go with food. That's currently the least production per turn. Although alloys, I wish I could do alloys over there. That would be good. Ooh, Empire Capital has something we can pick up. Colonization in progress. We did get some, what is it? Influence? Yep. Influence from there because of returning their minerals. You have unemployed pops and building slots available. Maybe we go alloys here. Oh, we actually have some upgrades too. I need to go through that. Wish that showed up here. Although we actually do need some consumer goods as well, to be fair. Chemical plants. Volatile motes. I mean, I'd really love to do the alloy stuff. Or research. I mean, this is our research place. Got a lot of research points here. Yeah, why not? Let's do research here because of where we're at. I'm also going to go ahead and come over here and upgrade all of these. Which is actually going to take up some of our gas that we've been, where is it? Stockpiling this whole time. That's kind of cool, finding a usage for that. Okay, I think they're all upgraded to that, or we ran out of gas. No, I think we're fine. So yeah, I think we got them all upgrading. Cool. I like it. Everything's good here. Good here. Colony's coming up. You've got some more upgrades you can pick up. We'll do that. You can also actually pick up a couple more defensive platforms. I guess we'll pick those up just to max you out and be done with you. You're actually stronger than this one up here. What do we do differently? Yes, go away.
Complete.
Develop new skills. New research. Research station output. Sure, we'll keep going on that. I don't know. Why not? Oh, research station output. I bet that's the ones that we put around the
colonization in progress.
Around the research things out here when we use the constructor, right? Probably. Mutagen Merchant Guild. Yes, let's continue this deal. Oh, that wasn't that one. It was rare crystals we were getting from these guys, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one that we got like 580 of. We'll continue at 1 until we find a usage for it. But we may eventually bump that one up. Alright, construction ship over here is good to roll. We'll just keep on working our way out here. Why not? And then... It's that one, right? No. Why can't I? Oh, it's not... wasn't going to it. We wanted you to... Oh, it's not surveyed yet. Okay, I was like, what's going on? In that case, come back over here. We'll go ahead and build the research stations first, and then I'll just right-click or shift-click and tell you to build the other stuff as well. Still need to build the stuff here, but obviously that is not going to happen anytime soon. Eurasia, the former homeworld of the Eurasian Concordat. Someone has relatively recently, within the last 2,000 years, gone through the trouble of systematically bombarding every square meter of the moon's surface from orbit. Possibly a misguided attempt to keep the Javorian pox from resurfacing. Despite this, the surface is still covered in the fossilized remains of the billions of Eurasians who succumbed to the plague in the final years of their empire. By the time it had spread to their homeworld, most of the worlds in the Eurasian Concordat had already fallen, and their alien vessels were in an open revolt. Judging by the ancient satellite logs recovered from orbit, the mood among the population on the Eurasian homeworld was largely resigned by this point. The widespread panic that accompanied the first outbreak of the pox on the colonies was largely absent, as most had come to accept the fact that the end was drawing near. It's kind of sad. Bunch of unity gained, a bunch of physics research, bunch of minerals gained. Cool.
Construction complete.
Pause for a second. We do have enough to adopt another thing right away. Fleet command limit increased by +20, and admiral cap is increased by 2. That's pretty cool. That actually gets our fleet up to like 90 now. We are going to want to go down this road at some point, but I think this is a perfect one to pick up now. Did that work? Oh, I hit the no button. I was reading, and I just clicked a button. I clicked the wrong side of that. But yeah, I think that's a good place to put a cut in there. We can get up to 90 ships, so really it's just the alloys slowing us down at this point. Really need to start focusing a bit more on this as much as we can to really get our fleet up to a really, really good size. And hopefully defend ourselves or go out attacking if we need to. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will continue working on our fleet and upgrading, you know, obviously this thing needs some upgrades and stuff, and go from there. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.